Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to give y'all an update on my journey so far, and I am going to also let y'all know of I'm going to answer your questions, because I know Miss Catherine in my last video, she had a few questions for me and I wanted to go ahead and answer those. So I got to go to my video, y'all. So I'm new to this, so please forgive me. Hope you guys are doing well. Me, I'm still on the hunt to find a van. I'm gonna tell y'all about let me tell y'all about this van that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace had a van, a Mercedes Sprinter van, for $5,500, and I go somewhere and sit down. This is my little spoiled behind daughter's dogs. I got her spoiled. But I found a Mercedes Sprinter van on FB Marketplace for $5,500. It is a high roof. It is not as big as that other van that I saw that I could walk to and look at, actually. But she wanted $5,500 for it, and I asked her, I said, hey, can I give you $1,000 and then make payments on it? She said they don't accept payments. So I was like, okay, cool. I think that a lot of people are like that nowadays, where they don't want payments. They just want the money itself. So that was a little discouraging, being that I don't have the money right now. And like I was saying in my other video, being single is not easy. And also I had talked to this lady on the other night when I was at work. She was telling me that she's also behind $3,000 in her rent. That's 2 months. And her and her boyfriend are trying to pay this rent or whatever. She was like, her and her boyfriend are trying to pay their rent, excuse me. And me, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get help with my rent, because I'm struggling right now. Today, I am going to go and get a U-Haul truck. It's a cargo van. I am going to take all of the trash out of here, because it's a lot of trash. I don't have a vehicle, and I don't feel like walking all the way down there, carrying all these bags, because that's embarrassing. And I'm also going to use the U-Haul cargo van to take all of my clothing and go to the laundromat and wash it. I'm just being blunt and honest, okay? I am also going to use it to go to work tonight, because I have to work tonight. And then also I am going to see if I can get a storage unit. I am not giving up. It's just, I'm going to go down this list to see if I can get some help if they can help me for 4 months, that would be so amazing. I also have to go and get a physical done, because I'm supposed to start working as a phlebotomist at a CLS plasma center, but for some odd reason, it's like she told me not to come to work on yesterday. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what else, because when I did the onboarding, I had already sent her my credentials, my phlebotomy license, a copy of my phlebotomy license, my social security card, my COVID vaccination card. And she was like, oh, you need to send me all of that other stuff. I said, well, you told me to send that stuff to your email. That's why I didn't add it to the onboarding site, because you already had my other credentials. So then she told me not to come on yesterday. So I was like, okay, I was ready too. So today I'm gonna go and get the drug test done, the physical done, and then I'm just gonna go from there. As far as the van is concerned, I am still looking. Okay. Like I said in the other video, I had already looked at the smaller one. He wanted 26,844. The larger one, the other gentleman wants 15,754. The lady on FB Marketplace wants $5,500. But they want it all at the same time, and I don't have the money right now. Because if I had the money, I would have just paid the rent in its entirety. But I don't. So, there are some questions that Miss Catherine asked me. She was saying that buy here, pay here's are a ripoff, and they are. I just lost my vehicle. It was repossessed. I was so focused on paying for school, trying to balance like paying for school, paying rent, paying light bill, you know, paying the Wi-Fi bill so that I could print out the stuff for school, and so that I could, you know, all this stuff. And then I'd make a couple of car payments, and then it got behind. And in order for me to get that back, my truck back, that's $2,000 that I don't have right now. And I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. I don't want no empathy or sympathy, because I feel like a lot of people are going through the same thing I'm going through. And I feel like I'm not exempt. Okay. Nobody's exempt from going through anything. And I always say, people, they walk around here a lot of times with this stuck up attitude and thinking that they have all of these nice jobs and all this other kind of stuff. But honey, everybody is one paycheck from being homeless. You're one paycheck from being homeless. So you don't look down on homeless people, because you don't know their situation and you really don't know what they've been through. I've been homeless before, a couple of times, and it wasn't of my own fault. Okay. First time I had to get me and my kids out of an abusive situation, but that's neither here nor there. But, she also asked, what about other options? And she said, I know the other guy wants the money straight out, and he does. He wants the $15,750 straight out. He even told me about going to my bank, but I don't know, because my credit score is not that high. I was working on my credit score. I was almost at a 600, and then I co-signed for my daughter to get a vehicle, and then she got hers repossessed, and that knocked my credit score down to 489. So I'm having to work to get my credit score back up again, and it's not easy. It is not easy. It took me a while to get it to almost 600. I was 10 points from 600. Okay. And the other lady with the Mercedes Sprinter van, she wanted the whole amount as well. The whole $5,500. And in my last video, I was telling y'all that I was trying to get a P.O Box. I got a P.O Box now. And I have a P.O Box, because the reason why I got the P.O Box is because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not afraid. I am kind of afraid, but that's life. She also asked, if my intentions are to travel work. I am a traveling CNA. When I had my truck, I was always traveling, and I was working a lot just to cover, and it was like just to make ends meet. And but I don't have transportation anymore. If I had transportation, that would be better for me, because I can work every day of the week and not have to pay Uber. But I've had to pay Uber now. Like I said, I am also a med tech, and I am now a phlebotomist. I passed my state board, that EKG state board. However, I'm gonna have to get that print out to study, because that is not easy. EKG is not as easy as it looks. She asked, or will I be in one location? She said, what about an older used small travel trailer? which is fine. She said if you can get someone to move it for you to a location and work from there, that's fine. I'll take it. I'm serious. I will take it. If it's a travel trailer and someone is giving it to me, and if I can find somebody that's willing to come and get it, and I find a campgrounds here in the campgrounds here in Charleston where I can just pay the monthly lot, I guess it's called the lot rent, in order to live there, I sure would take it. I sure would take it, and I'd catch my Uber, because that would be a heck of a lot less than trying to pay a $1,500 rent, trying to pay light bill, paying and this here, the water is included. So paying the rent and the water bill and light bill, and a lot of times not being able to buy food, the basic necessities. I'm telling you, I be hitting roses up for them $3-4 soaps, the Dove soaps, because that's all I use. And that's all I've used for the last 23 years is Dove soap. So I'm not playing tug of war with you right now. Look at her. She wants to play tug of war. I'm not playing tug of war with you right now. And she was talking about how the van life is extremely expensive. She said used, they could be 40,000 plus, and I think she said also they could be like 79,000. That's what Miss Catherine said. Yeah, and she was like, a build out is not cheap. She said a camper has stuff in it already, and yeah, that's good. She also talked about a pop-up camper, which I'm really not into pop-up campers. And she said can work into the winter too, as long as you aren't in severe weather states. Okay. And I know that build outs aren't cheap, but like at the end of the day, I follow a lot of Black women who are solo van lifers. I also follow this young lady. Her name is Hannah Alea. She's a little skinny little white girl. She's so pretty. She's just cute as a button. And I followed her van life journey. But she now has a Defender, and she owns properties. So I really don't follow her that much anymore. I still no, I don't watch her videos that much anymore. But I follow Where's Tiffany. I follow Where's Brittany. Vanessa's van life journey, I follow her. The person that I started following that had piqued my interest was Wild by the Mild. But she doesn't do van life anymore. Because I loved her Mercedes Sprinter build out. That was like my ultimate desire and goal. Because her and Susie Cruz are the first two people that I followed as far as van life went. But I wanted to see more of myself, and more of women that looked like me that did van life. I also follow this couple, this Black couple, melanated couple, as well. They have now transitioned to a Mercedes Sprinter van as well. So I love seeing stuff like that. I also follow Adventure Time with Louie. And I followed Janelle. So I have been watching videos for like years, okay? So as far as like the build out being expensive, I am going to go back, which I already started doing. I'm going to go back through Vanessa's van life journey, her videos, where she starts from a blank canvas. And one thing I learned about her, she does a lot of thrifting. I also watched all, I mean, when I say I follow her journey from the time she moved out of her place and got in, and went into her van and was built and started building it out behind I think it was behind a store or something like that. And then I even saw how she would dumpster dive for like fresh produce and stuff, and how a lot of the stores, when they dump their stuff out, and she would talk about the different stores. I think she's out of Texas. She would go to the stores and just get fruits and chips and all kinds of goodies out of the trash can. That's not that hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. But I work, so I mean, I wouldn't have to do that. But if push came to shove, and I had to go dumpster diving, she also went dumpster diving for like different things as well. And she built out her van, and which I know wasn't expensive, because it's a way that she does things. And she went to a pull-aparts place to get parts for her van. You know, she was thrifting. She sold her furniture, sold her items in order to get money so that she could like put gas in her truck and her van and start building it out. So I'm gonna follow her, and I'm a go follow her. I'm already following her, excuse me. I'm going to go back through her videos, and she does step by step how she builds her van out. Also, Adventure Time with Louie. Adventure Time with Louie, I'm going to go back through her videos because she shows step by step how to build out a van as well. The most expensive things I think I'm going to be spending money on is my solar panels and my jackery and my battery cells for my van. And that's the most expensive thing because I already have a portable stove. Let's see. Hopefully my daughter didn't move it. And I can show it to y'all. Here it is. And I just need to get the winner move. You can't be the star of the show all the time, girl. Get down. Okay, so I already have a Coleman I already have a portable stove, and it uses the butane on this side here. So I hope that you guys can see it. Stop smelling it. I hope that you guys can see that. So I already have this because it's only going to be me by myself. It's not like I'm going to have, and this is the box that it comes in. This is the box that it comes in. It's a Coleman. Y'all see that? I hope that y'all can see that. So I already have that. So the only things that I'm going to really need to spend money on is my battery cells and my stop winter and my solar panels. Everything else, I am literally going to watch Vanessa's Van Life Journey, and I am going to watch Adventure Time with Louie. Also, Miss Judith Brown, she was telling me about, well, in her comments, she was talking about Bob Wells. I just followed Bob Wells. Also, I got a P.O Box. So I'm going to put my P.O Box down below. So if anybody wants to send anything, or if y'all just want to send a letter of encouragement, it doesn't matter. I'll take it all. I need as much encouragement as I can get, or kind words as I can get, because I am not the only one going through this. Like I said before, there was a young lady that was saying her and her boyfriend, they owe $3,000 in rent and they don't know how they're going to pay it because they're both struggling as well. And just because I'm a CNA and a med tech and I just now become a phlebotomist, that doesn't mean that I have a lot of money because, number one, I would love to do the traveling, you know, but I don't have a vehicle. So I can't travel outside of the state to get to where the money resides. So I have to find it here for now. But yes, that is my ultimate goal. This little girl wants to play tug of war. I am going today to get a U-Haul van, a cargo van, and I am going to take all of this trash out first. And then I am going to go to the laundromat and I'm going to wash all of my clothing. And then I'm going to take some pants and my high spirit bag, because I have a high spirit bag and the zipper is no more. But I got this bag here. Move, Winner. Dog on it. I got this bag here, which is also a anti-theft bag from Amazon. See, it opens at the back. And then I had gotten this high spirit bag, which I've had this for over a year now, from the highspirit.com. I got it back when I was working, making a lot of money, making good money, and but I'm not now. So, but I'm going to put my P.O Box and my Cash App below. I'm just gonna step out on faith. And if y'all want to send anything, it's okay. That's fine. But after I'm done with this video, I am going to go online and start going down the list, calling numbers, so that I can see if I can get some help with my rent and everything, because homegirl is struggling, and I'm not above. I'm not. My life is an open book. So I am real. I keep it 100. I'm going through. Okay. And a lot of people are going through the same thing I'm going through. Okay. A lot of single people are going through the same thing I'm going through. And a lot of people, like, as far as like the dating scene is, men are like, why you work all the, they be like wanting to date. And I'm like, I ain't got time. I don't. I'm trying to pick up shifts. I'm trying to get my life together. Excuse me. I'm trying to get my life together. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Because I got to get me together and love me more than sit up here and try to date somebody. And then I got to worry about bringing $150 to $200 and $300 sometimes because the person that asked me out on a date don't even want to pay for nothing. Don't even want to pay the bill. That's why when I see videos where the men talk about some kind of they'll pay the bill, it's crazy. But you have a lot of us who are on the other end who always ended up paying. That's why I would always take money with me. I'm not dating. I'm not in a relationship. I have not been seeing anyone since March of last year. When the guy that I was in love with came here, saw me, walked out my door, told me that he loved me, and I never saw him again. So, but he texted me like months later, and I was like, but it's okay. But that's not what this video is about. But yeah, so van life for me, it's going to be the easiest thing, because, and the reason why I say that is because I can take my time and I can build out the van. I don't have to use expensive materials. I can follow, like I said, follow Vanessa's van life. I can go to her videos and go back to where she had a blank canvas and just watch her videos to see how she built her van out. Also, Adventure Time with Louie, I can go back to her videos and see how she built her van out. So it doesn't all the time have to be expensive. I know that this video is 25 minutes long, but this is like the second or third time that I've made this video because I'm trying to make sure I talk about everything. Like I said before, I do have a P.O Box. I will put my P.O Box below. I also have a Cash App. I can put that below as well. I will keep y'all guys updated. Right now, I'm about to get on the phone and I'm about to call every number on this ShelterNet list to see if I can get some help with this rent, at least for a couple of months, for these two, get these 2 months paid, and then see if they can help me with a couple more months. So that way I can at least work. If they can help me for 4 months, like pay these 2 months for me and then help me for 2 more months. That way I can work every single day of the month to save up the money so that I can just get my van and go. Because it's hard. It's not easy. And, but I know that God is able. I know that he is a provider. I know that he makes ways out of no ways. Okay. So, I will continue to give y'all an update. I am still on the hunt. I'm going to get my U-Haul truck today, the U-Haul cargo van today, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get a storage unit so that I can at least start putting stuff in there, because I don't want to get blindsided by a 24-hour notice to vacate, because they're filing on me today. I was told that they were filing on me today, filing an eviction on me today. So, and she said it's the first filing, but I don't trust people as it is. I don't trust as it is when it comes to stuff like that, because you never know what people have up their sleeves. But it's like, I understand, and I'm kind of tired of feeding the landlord's pig. So, I'm going to see what I can do. But I thank you guys for following me. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification so you can get an update of when I am posting videos. Also, I am going to give an update. I'm gonna try to give y'all an update weekly, but I know I did the other video. I think I did the other video last week, so it's been like a few days. So I'm gonna try to upload once a week, so that will give me a time to take care of everything that I need to take care of on my end. So yeah, so follow me on this journey to financial freedom, because that's my ultimate goal, guys. My ultimate goal is to get my credit score up, to pay off the debts that I may have, because I'm gonna look on ScoreSense to see what all I have on my credit, and then I'm just gonna start from there. Okay. But I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I love y'all so much. There's nothing you could do about it. And like I said, I'm going to post my Cash App and my P.O Box below. I'm so grateful and so thankful that I was able to get a P.O Box, because you don't know what can happen. But enjoy the rest of y'all's day. When I learn how to edit my videos, matter of fact, I'll go ask Miss Vanessa how to edit the videos so that I can cut a lot of stuff out, so the videos won't be 30 minutes long. Okay. But I just want y'all to go on this journey with me. And I'm hoping that I'm helping someone by talking about it. I also followed Mr. Bob Wells, so I'm going to be reaching out to him also. And I'm not playing tug of war with you right now. to see what his advice would be as well. But I'm going to reach out to Miss Vanessa for sure. And I will be posting, I will be putting my P.O. box down below. Okay, guys? So I love you guys. I guess I'm going to play tug of war with her for a couple of seconds. And then I hope you can see her. And I know that there's a lot of clothing in the back. I have a lot to do. I'm telling y'all. It's just crazy. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on, and I will continue to give y'all updates on this journey, okay? And then when I am blessed to be able to get a van, I'm going to take y'all on the journey as well, to watch me build out my van. Okay. All right. Until then, I'm going to call these numbers and play tug of war with this little girl for a little while. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Smooches.